Hello, good morning. This is Naz from NB Network Lessons. Hope everyone's doing okay and in high spirits. Date today is September 19th, 2024, and this is Calculus 2 and lesson number 3. So I started Calculus 2 at request of a lot of folks. There are some students out there who need help in Calculus 2. So here I am. So today what we're going to do is we're going to basically solve a problem which involves arc length. Okay. So the function is basically y is equal to 2 over 3 x raised to the power 3 over 2. And I took the liberty and drew the problem on the board. This red right here is basically this function right here. So you can say this right here, it's 2 over 3 x 3 over 2. Okay. And uh, from the zero axis, the length of the arc is 52 over 3. So in other words, from this zero reference point up to this point right here, the length is 52 over 3. Clear? What they want you is to find basically the value of x at this point right here. There you go. So, so that's the nature of the problem. So how are we going to do it using calculus 2? Okay, and let's call this point B. Okay, so we have to find the point B. So as you already know, what is the formula for arc length? If you recall from one of my previous lessons long time ago, is equal to integrate from A to B. A could be this point, B could be this point, A could be this, B could be out there somewhere. So this just the range, okay, is equal to 1 plus derivative of y. This prime sign right here indicates derivative. Square d of x. Okay, so this is the formula right here. Now I ask you, what is y in this case? It's given right here. So y is equal to 2 over 3x 3 over 2. That's given. All right. So if I take derivative of this, y prime, what will I get? 3 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 3 x raised to power 3 over 2 minus 1, which is half right here. So this 3 cancels, this 2 cancels, and then y prime is basically equal to x raised to power half, or we can also call this, write this down as under root of x. It's the same thing. Agreed? Okay. So now what we do is that we said, okay, that's fine. Y prime is equal to x half. So what we do is that we need to find the y prime square because that's in the formula right here. So then we do y prime square, and what will this? Square of x 1 over 2 is just going to be x, right? So that's what I have then. All right. So now what we do is that what we have to do is we have to go back to the formula right here and basically apply this. But before I do that, let me ask you this. If I add 1 on both sides in an equation, if I do something on the right hand side, I must do it on the left hand side also. So what I do is that I add 1 on both sides. I say 1 plus y prime square is equal to 1 plus x. It's the same thing. Whatever I did on the left hand side, I added 1. So I got to do the same thing on the right hand side. And the reason I did that, because I want to get something 1 plus y prime square right here to be replaced. And I can replace this by this now. So the arc length in this case is given 52 over 3. So we write down 52 over 3 is equal to, we say from 0 to B, 0, and we call this point B. That's the range, okay? That's the range into 1 plus x dx. Remember, I just basically found out what 1 plus y prime square is, and I replaced it with y, 1 plus x. Easy peasy. Now let's go ahead and apply integration. So when I apply integration, 52 over 3 on the left hand side stays same. Okay, so this becomes 2 over 3 into 1 plus x 3 over 2, and this is from, range is from 0 to b. So if you need to brush up on your integration, please do that. But essentially, when I'm going to write this down, when you integrate, let's say n, okay, let's say n right here, so n square. So the way you integrate is that what you do is that you say n after the integration, n 2 plus 1, 3 divided by 3. Okay, that's integration, and that's exactly what I did over here in this particular section. So let me go ahead and erase that and continue with the problem. So then what I do is that I bring this, I do some algebra, bring this 2 over 3 on the left hand side. So I can say 52 over 3 multiplied by 3 over 2 is equal to, let's go ahead and plug in the value of b. So then what we have is that we have basically, I'm going to put big bracket, 1 replacing x by b, 3 over 2 minus, you got to, don't forget the 0, you got to plug in the value of 0 too. So then it's going to be 1. All right. Now this 3 and 3 cancel. 52 divided by 2 is what? 26. Okay. 26. And then I bring this minus 1 on the left hand side. So I say plus 1 is equal to 1 plus b 3 over 2. We are trying to find the value of b. Okay. So can I do this? 26 plus 1 is 27, right? So if I do 27 and I square both sides by 2 over 3, all right, is equal to 1 plus b 3 over 2 times 2 over 3. This cancels. And then you have 27 2 over 3 is equal to 1 plus b. So how's that? All right. Now you got to do is you got to solve this. And the way you can do it, you can, if, let me just give you a refresher. If you have a raised to the power 2, and then you have something like, let's say you have something like 3, right? You have something like this. I can write this as a raised to power 1 over 3 raised to the power 2. It's the same thing. Okay, we learned that long time back in algebra. So then once I do that, I get 27 raised to power 1 over 3 is equal to 1 plus b, and this right here, my friends, is square. So once you solve this for b, okay, after doing some algebra, b is equal to 8. That is the answer. So we found the position, this position right here is 8. So basically what they were saying was that there is a function curve y is equal to 2 over 3x raised to power 3 over 2. There is a point on that. The length of that point from x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 is 52 over 3. They wanted you to find the point along x-axis, which is b. And that's exactly what we did. So how's that? I hope you liked it. If you do like it, go ahead and please share, and also go ahead and give me a like. Till next time, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.